The voice of the brood sealed in the chrism. Thorn gene. Nice. I also have my phone. It's a cool, fun feature on for like translation. Is everything from left to right, and vice versa. I don't want to brag about my English. I believe that I understand and type perfectly, but when it's vocally, my tongue just refuses to work properly. Like, okay, so I'm a veteran, and I know a lot of people that were in the army that were from Brazil and from Mexico and from different places around the globe. They spoke English, they read English, they typed English, but when they spoke, there's always an accent. But I could understand them. So like when it comes to right to left, my bad. When it comes to like someone speaking English, like vocally, like the accent, it'll probably never go away. But understanding people is what matters. Like, it's up to me to, like, you went out of your way to learn English, to learn how to type it, to learn how to write it, to learn how to read it. It's up to me now to go, I need to focus on what he's saying and not just blow it off or like, oh, I can't understand him. Nah, that's bullshit. Like, you're doing a really good job. I understand. I would have had no idea that you were Portuguese. No clue. Doom, 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 doom. So I applaud you, sir, good sir, for being able to speak. Ooh, a coffee shop. Speak or type. Speak, type, write, read English as well as you do. Tea. It says tea. Thought I was going to a coffee shop. Look, there's a coffee shop, but it said tea on the sign. Why don't we stop for a drink? That's one thing I never understand. How does accent work? I move my tongue just the same way. Probably not. I have no idea. Stupid camera thing. My camera's losing its mind. I wonder if that's the hand motion for... Is that the hand motion? Is that the hand motion? Oh, that is the hand motion. That's crazy. Oh no, I'm not even Portuguese, neither Brazilian. So where are you from? Like, what's your... Sorry, I'm moving the camera around. But you speak Portuguese. So what's your first language? Hello? Are you stuck in town too? No? I asked because there's some strange fellow checking. Oh boy. Everyone on the road and no one can get through to Windia. Of course, that means we could get more customers. It must be the men who are after you. Excuse me, but are you Momo? Long time no see. It's me, Pallet, from Pallet Town. Not really Pallet Town, it's Pokemon. MZ? What is MZ? Yes, I'm Momo. But I don't know who you are. It's me. That doesn't... I'm the director of the plant your father built. It may have been my father who came up with the idea of using Chrismore to breed stronger crops. But he died before the plant was finished being built. Yes, exactly. Ever since your father Repsol passed away... Repsol? We've been having nothing but trouble with the machines at the plant. I'll bet. Can I help you? Can I help you, preacher? What are you doing, Bubbies? Only my father would be able to make and use a machine like that. One that uses Chrism to make crops grow faster. I won't. I can't deny that. That's why I wonder if you, Momo, could help us. You're familiar with all your father's work, aren't you? I'd be glad to help. So I can have access to the machines then. Yes, of course. Oh, thank you so much, Momo. I'll see you at the plant then. What's MZ? Oh, it came up as a flag in the chat. Okay. I don't know what flag that is. I don't know what flag that is. I apologize. What flag is that? Excuse me, Momo. I'm not sure if I understand all of that. What, buddy? Well, you see, there's this plant where they use chrism to grow plants, see? And my father helped build it. What, Poicho? What do you want, boys? You're staring at me. Why are you staring at me, doggy? Why are you staring at me? And since they're my father's machines, well, I thought maybe I'd help them out a little bit. I mean, it's not like we've been getting anywhere on the road for a while, right? Mozambique. Wow, that's cool. That is really cool. I don't know anyone from Mozambique. Well, now I can say I know someone from Mozambique. And you speak Portuguese. You speak English. What? Do you speak any other languages? Why don't you buy an item for a souvenir? What do you have? Healing herbs. Wooden rod. I do need a wooden or another rod. Or wait. Old popper, sinker. I have all those. Ammonias. How many of those I have? I have 2. Oh, 2 more. A couple more. Chance of restoring status? What are we talking here? Are we talking like 10%? Blindness. Not the Apex gun. I do speak other language, but I'm not very good at it. I want to learn Japanese to read manga without having to wait for English translations. I mean, you learned how to speak or read and speak English and everything else, and you're pretty dang good at it. Well, we'll match our cooking against anyone else's. Anything here? Vitamin. Nice. Many customers enjoy afternoon tea, as well as the great view we have from here. But don't forget our specialty is curry. Not Stephen Curry. Oh, who is this? You look like you've got some potential. What do you say? Want to become my apprentice? Oh, this is Delon. Okay. I don't understand the apprentice thing. It is fun. It's amazing. It is fun. So now, so you run into the characters like this, just out here in the wild, and you talk to them, and you can like make them, like your characters can be their apprentice, and you get benefits from it, which is really cool. You have to always be carrying at least 15 kinds of weapons. I don't need any wimps getting in my way. See you later. Oh, I can't. So I have to have 15 weapons to be that character's apprentice? What is this? This well is full of vinegar. It's just right as flavoring for curry. Vinegar? Ugh. Gross. I don't like vinegar. Like, the smell of vinegar is just disgusting. They're like, put it on a salad. How about not? Say we did. So if you ever want to play, so you have a PS2, you said? Because you have a PS2, you can mod it and make it to where it plays PS1 games and PS2 games. PS1 games off a flash drive, or PS2 games off a hard drive. You can also do, yeah, bye-bye storage space. You can also buy something. Let me look it up real quick and I'll post it in the chat. Hold on. Give me a second. Not that. It's this. Or something similar to this one. Yeah, it actually is this one. This is the one by... And I don't have this yet, and I eventually want to get it. But... Ugh. So... Put it here. That way you can see it. So that'll lead you to an Amazon link. If you look at that, it has a micro SD card attached to it. And you can essentially, that's how you would essentially mod it. And you can mod your PS2 and play PS1 and PS2 games on it. It's freaking awesome. Let me go let my dog out. I'll be right back. He wants to chase freaking birds. Okay. Yeah, 8 megabytes. Oh my god, this is just enough. So for that thing, the 8 gigabyte micro SD card would be enough for quite a few PS1 games. You can do the PS2 as well, or you can put a hard drive in the back of the PS2, so it's like a door. This is specifically used for like slim models, but it can be used with fat models too. So if you have a slim model, that could work. That would be your best bet. You see a pleasant smelling field of flowers. Okay. Checkpoint. I should have slept. Hold on. Can I go back? Let me set up camp if it's possible. Your PS2 is a slim one, so that would be perfect for you then. My PS2 is the fat one. I don't know what those do yet. Like, I don't understand what this ink does. Let's rest. And then we'll save. Doodaloo. We'll save here. Ignore the amount of hours that I have into this game. None of that matters. The game has been on for like forever. Are you playing on an emulator or what? I never knew how people can just record from their consoles. So I am playing on a console. The PS2 is down on a shelf back down there. So what I have is to run the route, or of how it looks, is I have my PS2, and then the PS2 cable comes out and it runs via SCART. Okay, so in America we have AV cables, which are the yellow, white, and red. So SCART gives a better image, and so does Component. But for the PS2, I have a SCART cable. I can use either Component or SCART, but I have a SCART cable going from the PS2 to an OSSC, which is an upscaler, essentially. The upscaler takes that image and it outputs it to a capture card, and then the capture card captures that footage and it runs it to this TV that's in front of me. This is a Dynex, like, cheap 720p, I think it's 1080p TV. The capture card just takes that information and gives you what you see, and then the output from the capture card goes to my television. That way I can play it like it should be played. I am using a modern controller because my PS2 controller is broken, so I am using a PS5 controller. You can also use a PS2 controller, or not a PS2 controller, a PS4 controller, 8-bit do controllers, wireless control, different ones, with this 8-bit do adapter that plugs into the front of the PS2, and it just Bluetooth connects to this, which is freaking insane. The OSSC upscales the image to make it look better. There is another device called the RetroTink, but it's like $900. It's really expensive. Where OSSC is only like, I think I paid like $230 for this one. But a RetroTink is just way too expensive. The OSSC, you can like fiddle with the settings and stuff and make it look the best you want. Normally, so I also have a Super Nintendo, and before, so I have a CRT here and a CRT down on the floor over there. Those two were my TVs before, and I'd use that. They don't have HDMI in. They only have component in, or composite in. So on the back of the OSSC, I would have to run a composite cable, or I have to run, not the OSSC. On the back of the capture card, I'd have to run an HDMI cord to a downscaler, which is over there. It's just a little box. And then that downscaler would go HDMI in to composite out to the TV. And that works, but it doesn't look as good on this screen. So now I have this screen which has HDMI in, so I can just run an HDMI cord from the capture card to the TV. There's a lot of, like, it's complicated. It can be complicated. It's really not as complicated as it sounds. It's actually really easy once you get it done, once you figure it out. It's just dialing in the settings for the OSSC can be a pain in the ass. You a constant saver or a hardcore gamer? I save when I feel like I need to save. These old games are very punishing, so I like to save more frequently. That makes sense why it looks better, the upscale, yes. So it is, I think it's quadrupled, if not quintupled. I don't remember. But yeah, I think it looks really, really nice. Let's go to the checkpoint. It would be easier to play on the emulator, but the emulator has a delay. This has no delay. This is 1 for 1. These guys are... He's asking. Have you seen these kids come through here? Yeah, they're looking for me. Emulators are handy. and normally that's what I would play before. But there's delay, and I like to play on like the old consoles. And playing on an old CRT like this. Even though this isn't a CRT, this is like it's an upscaled TV, but it gives me CRT quality, essentially. The person thereafter must have done something really bad. Stop your eating and listen. Have you seen these kids? Looks like one of Balio's men. How'd he get out here? I just walked right by them. Antidote. So yes, I can play on an emulator. I just much rather play on like this stuff. Like classic. You know, on the console. Oh brother. Who are these guys? What do they want? What happened? What does Balio want with a couple of kids? No one's seen us, but we better lay low for now. But where do I go? Is the question. Not to the checkpoint. Because I assume I can't cross. I didn't check. Yep. Whoops, sorry. No one without a passport gets through. Okay. Plus, if you have the console, why not, like, you know, play on the real console? Central India. Okay. Oh, there's Balio right there. We're gonna go to the fishing spot, though.
Get ready?
Get ready.
Hey!
Ah! Go, 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 go. Nope. Get back here.
Good. Wait!
Yeah. Oh, I got a piranha. Do I have gear? So the bamboo rod is better. Long range, but line breaks easily. Rod for beginners breaks easily. Let's try it. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's switch gears here. Give me the heavy Caro. Because there's that big one that was down there. Yeah, and he's down near the bottom. Where's it at? There it is. Hey, you.
Hey!
Not you. One of that giganto fish. I need to go fishing in real life. Another piranha. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Oh, yeah, come here.
Heat.
There we go. Where are you? I still haven't figured out what that red line is at the bottom. Below the... where it says player versus fish and the little goldfish thing. Where's he going? How am I supposed to bring this guy in? He went way out there. I wonder if that's my line strength. No. Whoa. That's a big old boy. Hey, now. Come on. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, it's a big old bass.
Heat.
Go, 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 go. I will read that text that you just sent in a second. Hang on. As soon as I catch this fish, I'll read it. Hey, where are you going? Get back to the shore. Okay. Older games have so many things to do, and it's amazing. Nowadays, they're just focusing more on the graphics. I understand that they need to test and receive feedback so future games would be best, but still, yeah, I agree. So here's my issue with new games. New games, they never finish. They have a deadline that the company says, okay, we need to get this game out by this date. And the developer goes, okay, we'll get it out by this date. They make the game, they get it developed, they get everything going, and then when they release the game, it's unfinished. But when they release it and it's unfinished, they don't care. Because now they have the ability to fix the game in post. Like, after they release it, they can send updates. That, to me, that's just frustrating. If you can't finish the game and release its finished product prior to the release date, or out on the release date, or even if you have to push it back, then stop. Like, stop releasing unfinished games. Because that's what they're worst at. That's what they're so bad about doing, is releasing games when they're not finished. Tell the audience, hey, you're going to have to wait. It's not done. Look at Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk came out, and it was a complete disaster. And it took them 2 or 3 updates to finally say, okay, it's good to go. They lost so many potential sales in the beginning due to poor planning. They should have just said, look, the game's not finished. Give us another 6 months or a year, whatever, and we will make it perfect. And gamers, I think true gamers would have been like, okay, I'll wait. And they would wait, and they would do that. And when it came out, they would buy it. But instead, they lost sales because when the game released, everyone destroyed them on Twitter, on Facebook, on freaking Instagram, on every platform, on YouTube, on every platform known to man. They destroyed them, and they said the game is trash. All because they released it too early. Better, but still comment limit exceeded, so I had to cut the word out. Oh, better. Got you. I'll say they don't optimize their games. They don't. They just expect people to use the best graphics and call the game ultra high-end game. But it's just badly optimized. Yes, that is. So that's frustrating for PC gamers, which is why I generally do console. Because most games that are released for console, they're already, like, they're optimized for that console. PC games, it's kind of a crapshoot sometimes. You can buy a game and it would be great, or it would be really good, but it's not optimized. So you have to like wait for them to send out updates to optimize the game for your graphics card, or it'll never be optimized. It'll just be trash, like at all times. Welcome to the research plant. Sightseeing? Please be careful. Do not touch the Chrism reactors. There are some PC games that I buy. Nothing AAA. I usually don't buy any AAA titles on PC just due to the fact that I have a 3060 Ti and it's fine. It does fine for what I need it to do. But like AAA titles require like high-end hardware and I just don't have it. So instead of buying a new graphics card, I'll just buy it on console and play it on there. I'm a controller guy anyway. I don't really use keyboard and mouse, so most of the games I buy are on console. There are some games, like I said, that I'll buy on PC. Most of them are on console. Like if they're PC, if they're better on PC, then I'll probably buy it on PC. But if it's not better, if it's essentially the same, then I'd rather just buy it on console.